It's Teal. I just wanted to check in, do a quick market update, subscriber, road to 100, and just let you guys know how I've been doing. I want to first start off with Phantom's video that I just saw. I agree with him 100%. Family is incredibly important. It's the only thing we got. So, don't sacrifice them for this. Make sure you're spending time with everybody because, we don't have a lot of time. But yeah, so I agree with him. And that's kind of what I did the intro there. I put that together and it just kind of works out. Family does matter. So, but yeah, so subscriber update. I think I'm at 64 subscribers. So we added a few, which is really good. I've been getting some good feedback. I did one video that was pretty solid, I thought. And then I did another one about napping and that just bombed. It was terrible. I got like 9 views and not a lot of engagement. I felt really down about it. I took it down. I might put it back up. It's harmless, but it just made me feel, sometimes it's weird when you think you got some motion going and then something just kind of kicks you in the stomach and says, nope, no, you don't. You got nothing going. You suck. So that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, I had the video flop, but I'm going to keep going and keep pushing. So we're doing this video today and we're just going to keep it moving and keep making content and try to get to that 100 subscribers, and then we'll see where we go from there. So yeah, that's what it is on the YouTube front. On the eBay front, terrible. eBay sales are down across the board. I think it's around 36%. I'll show it to you when I switch camera views and we go to the desktop. I'll show you the eBay sales and how I'm doing for the week. It's not good. It's I'm kind of discouraged. I dropped a lot of the surge foils I had. I dropped a lot of the stuff that has been on the market for a while. I dropped everything about 10%, and then I went into the surge foils, like for the collector commander decks from Marvel, and I dropped everything to be more in line with TCG players. So hopefully that moves everything. Direct though has been doing pretty well. I'll show you my direct stuff when we switch to the desktop. I like direct. Direct has been saving me. It's been moving some cards, which is really good. So I'll show you guys that. Also too, I do a podcast, Coffee and Cardboard, and something crazy happened overnight. I guess YouTube decided that they liked us and they really pushed us. And right now, I just checked, we're at 1,200 views, which is crazy. That's like, I don't know how many. That's like a small theater or a stadium, not a stadium, but like a playhouse or something. That's kind of crazy that we're that many people watch us. I don't know if it's just like a bump. I don't know if YouTube is just testing us out, putting us out there because we've been uploading consistently, and then it'll drop back down. So I don't know, but that's a crazy amount of engagement. I never thought anything like that would happen. So yeah, so the Coffee and Cardboard thing is really popping off. What else has happened? The bronze video, I want to talk about that too. I thought that he was, everybody's been talking about getting machines and getting fizz batches, and somebody called me a fizz batch the other day. I was hurt, I was deeply hurt, and I've thought about getting machines. I did get the sifter. I do have the Roka sifter coming in September. That should help. I do have the Rico. What's the number? 8170. I always forget the number. 51. I don't know. 8170. I have one of those. That's like my best employee, the Rico. I would say if you're going to get anything, get one of those. It's also my only employee. I'll admit that. But the thing never fails. It takes great pictures, and you can upload with Card Uploader, or I don't think you can do Sword Swift. I think uses stock images. But with Card Uploader, you just add all your scans in, and then even with Scan and Identify on TCG Player, you can scan everything in real quick, and you're good to go. I wouldn't do Pokemon though; it's not so great with that. But the Card Uploader is really good. But yeah, the bronze video, we are the machines. We gotta just keep remember that we're the oil, we're the blood, we're the sweat, we're the tears. We can. We have to put in our effort to do this, and then, maybe you get a machine or two down the line to help, but you really got to get your hands dirty and understand, what this takes in terms of effort, and then you can get, a machine or some assistance. I used to, my mom used to help me. She used to take my cards and help me alphabetize them because I had way too many of them. So, so yeah, it's you never know where you're going to find help or where you're going to find people that are going to help you out in this business. So, and I think we were on when we were talking on the podcast. Rob, he he recruited his friends to help him open packs, and they got to get through their pack opening addiction, and he got some labor to open up the packs and sort everything. So you got to get creative sometimes with how you get stuff done. Because we all have a very limited amount of time, and we have a lot of work we have to do. Both with our families and with our jobs and everything else that life throws at us. So yeah, I thought Bronze's video was great. His thumbnail was fantastic. I got to work on my thumbnail game. So yeah, he was. I made the joke he's Bronze Connor instead of John Connor. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of clever. Not really. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch over to the desktop. I'll show you guys my direct. I'll show you guys my eBay, and you can see how bad it is for me. And hopefully, with the Hobbit and the summer being done, and fractured but whole, or whatever the hell that set's called, maybe that'll help me get out of this slump, because it is rough. It is rough in these streets. I'm gonna have to sell some of my personal stuff just to get me out of this. I got some credit card bills coming due that I got to pay. And I guess that's what happens. Your sales slow down, and then you stress out, and you start selling things fast. But I'm okay. I'm always okay. I got multiple safety nets, and I'll be good, and I can liquidate stuff in a moment's notice if I have to. So we'll be all right with that. So join me on the desktop. I'm going to throw you guys over there now, and I will see you in a second. All right, everybody. So here we are in my TCG Player account. We're going to go into Direct. We're going to check out what my reimbursement invoice is. And I know you guys a lot of people have been talking about Direct and whether it's worth it. I've been in Direct for probably 3 years, and I never got out. There were a lot of people who tried to leave did leave when things got a little hairy. A lot of time when they were doing the changeover to move to Kentucky, and they were making all the changes, and then they split the RIs into preferred RI and standard RI. So you're sending 2 packages a week, sometimes more. So people were kind of upset with that, but I just stayed put. I kind of figured, that's kind of where the big boys are, and that's where I want to be. So if I'm gonna be one of them one day, I gotta stick to what they're doing. So I never left, and I think it worked out. And then they did the 40-cent floor, and that really helps with a lot of the cheaper cards. So $337, 676 cards. This probably pull tomorrow, maybe, because I haven't had one in a little bit. And you can kind of see what Direct is soaking up. So you can see here the 40-cent floor, 40-cent floor. And then they're picking up some of these other cards. Anything under $3, I forget what the new pricing strategies. This might not be as bad as 50%, but it used to be under 3. They would take half. So it might be something similar. Marvel Spider-Man. You can see Final Fantasy, some cards I have. Commander, Aether Drift, Dustmourne. So they're still taking quite a bit of stuff. So if you guys have cards like this and you're trying to get on Direct, look, they even took some call time cards, which is pretty crazy. 40 cents a piece. Ikoria, the COVID set. So you can see all the stuff they're taking. Even Baldur's Gate still sells after all this time. Would they buy for $1.92? Oh, okay, the Emporium Master, Mahadi. So Scotty to Mahadi. So there's my Direct. Now let's go to the eBay. This is where it really gets rough. As you can see, I'm down 13% on my listings. 1,177,000 impressions. My ad clicks are up. I haven't been promoting a lot of stuff. I still have that one negative feedback, and that probably could have hurt me. But 16% down in page views. Sales conversion rate is down 1.7%. I'm down 52% over the last 31 days, and only 9,000 in the last 90. So I'm really, really behind. This number is usually up around, I don't know, like 11, 12, 13,000 for 90 days. So that's what is that? Let me see, 13,000 times 4. Yeah, it's like 52K on eBay, and then all my other revenue sources. So yeah, pretty rough. Hopefully the summer slowdown stops and we get back to normal. Like you see here in June, I had a good day, $259, and then it really falls off. Like this last week has been terrible. $5 today, and then the rest of the way. But I got to double down. I got a list. I got a lot of cards coming. I got some Marvel Jumpstart coming, so I'm gonna upload that to eBay. We'll try to juice this up, try to get it better. I went through like 200 tokens, and I put those on TCG Player, and hopefully that'll give me some what do you call it? Some juice on TCG Player. I mean, a lot of times tokens. Don't forget those tokens are amazing. You can find some unbelievable tokens for some pretty decent money. Let me check to the is it discount. Oh yeah, discount. So here's my 2 discounts that I'm running. Yeah, sometimes they do really good. $482 on that coupon, and then it really fell off. I've got an extra 10% off 3 or more right now, and an extra $5 off 6 or more. And yeah, it's these are I've had a lot of success with these coupons, although it doesn't show it right now. But previously in the past, like you can see here in the past, 10% off, $510 in sales, 618. So that seems to be my best coupon. Then I had an extra $5 off 6. I had $200 there. So they are good coupons, but I definitely need some more juice in the eBay. But we'll, like I said, we're gonna double down. We're gonna go through a lot of this bulk. We're gonna get the sifter. We're gonna open some more product, even if it is at a loss. You know, I gotta stay current. I gotta stay relevant. You know, I got my store's got to have the right kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's not a good time here at Teal Gaming. Hopefully, I bust out of this slump. I need a slump buster, and yeah, hopefully you guys are doing a lot better than I am. My feedback's still good though. 6,500. I'm about to go to 6,600 here shortly. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys next week, and I appreciate you watching. Make sure, if you can, like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 100. I'm at 64. So any help you can with that would be super good. So I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.